Alhamdulillah. We are first asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to protect our association from the shaitans that are outside and inside, from our own egos. We are here to remember Allah and to give the highest praisings to the Holy Prophet ﷺ. To remember our shaykhs and to ask from those Mubarak ones, from our shaykh, permission to speak. If we don't have the permission to speak, we shouldn't speak. It's up to me. I don't want to talk at all. Just be quiet, sit one corner and be busy. But He left us all with some works to do, some burdens to carry, then we have to, as much as it is our capacity. But we're asking for their permission to speak. We're asking for their permission to send us something that is going to benefit us. There's a lot of things that we see that is in front of us. 99.9% is not benefiting us. Benefit us how? Through our ego? Everything benefits our ego. But benefiting us in our journey back to Allah, very few things. What are the things that is stopping in our journey? Journey back to Allah. What are we going to bring to Allah? So you're asking the question, what the murid has to, what is his goal for a murid for every single day of his life? Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. First, now, we're speaking in the Naqshbandi way to you. Do we fit into that category of a murid? Do we? Let me tell you a story. Our Grand Sheikh Abdullah, he was, during the Hajj, he was circling around the Kaaba. And there was one mahzoub there. Yeah. Half of it is gone because they witnessed certain things. So the brains cannot carry too much, short circuit. Now they are lost there. They see things, but they cannot carry regular responsibilities. They are stuck there too, but they are close to Allah. Turning to Sultan al-Awliya and saying, "Oh Shaykh, are you a Muslim?" Leave me, reads, Muslim. And the Shaykh turned to him, our Grand Shaykh of the Naqshbandi order. He says, "My son, all these years, I've been asking myself that same question every single day. Am I a Muslim?" Ha 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 ha. The Muslim was so happy, laughing, jumping up and down. You are the first one to give me the correct answer. I asked so many shaykhs, so many alims, so many scholars. They turned to me with such anger, with such arrogance, with such pride, and say, "How dare you ask me that question if I'm Muslim?" Of course I am. Don't you see I'm making Hajj? Yes. But you give the correct answer. Because our Shaykh is Shaykh Abdullah. So you asked me the question, what a murid has to be concentrating on. What is his goal every single day? First, what is a murid? What is a murid? What is a Muslim? What is a mu'min? And what is a murid? Do you understand? Because we're giving answer according to tariqat, we're not giving answer according to fiqh, we're not giving answer according to philosophy, we're giving answer according to tasawwuf. What is a Muslim? The one who has surrendered to Allah. Have we surrendered to Allah? Something to ask. Just because we pray 5 times a day doesn't mean we surrender. Correct? A mu'min, a believer. Oh, what a high title that is, a believer. That Allah is saying, only the believers, they're going to praise the Prophet ﷺ. Allah and His angels send salutations to the Prophet. Oh, you who believe. He didn't say, oh, you Muslims. He says, oh, you who believe. There's so many they're not believing. In the name of Islam, they're not believing. I know people that we just passed the month of Mawlid. They have Mawlids in their houses. Their relatives get up and they go to the room and close the door. They think this is all bid'at. It's happening in our generation. They dare to do this. Never in 1400 years. So believers, a murid is looking for his murad. But like what we said earlier today, in the sohbat, who is really entering into tariqat searching for something, searching for their murad, searching for their reason, searching for the secret that Allah has given. Half entering into tariqat because the sheikh is like Santa Claus. He's there, any dua that you want him to make, he can make. But don't you dare interfere into my life. The other half entering into tariqat, already claiming one way or another that they are special. And they are saints. That's why they enter into tariqat. Yeah. So what is murad? What are you looking for? What are you searching for? It's going to take some time. First, we have to know ourselves. The alcoholic who is searching for liquor, it doesn't make him a murid. Do you understand? The one who is chasing after his own ego, or the ones who don't even understand what is an ego, how he's going to find his secret? Secret is never going to be given. Because that one that is going to be given that secret, he has to achieve, or at least follow in the way of the trustworthy ones. He has to be trustworthy. Because that secret, you will start discovering yourself. You're going to discover your Lord. You think that time when you discover your Lord, then you know your Lord. Of course, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can never be discovered completely. But once you start knowing your Lord, fulfilling the reason of your creation, what is this world? What are the secrets of this world? What are the secrets of the 18,000 alams? He's not going to look at paradise. He's not going to look anywhere. Everything is a distraction for him that time. Because he's looking for Allah. But he's not looking for Allah like so many of us. Where I say, why you want to look for Allah? Yeah, I'm that kind who's going to ask you. I'm looking for Allah. Why are you looking for Allah? What are you going to do when you find Allah? So many saying, I'm looking for a prophet. I want prophet to come and visit me. Who are you? That prophet, alayhi salatu wassalam, Habibullah, is going to come to visit you. He visits. What are you going to do? Just to smile? So understanding now, as servants, what is our duty? What is the service? What is our work? What is our mission? That is key. If you don't know, you're just going to be wasting time. Is it a blessing? Of course it's a blessing. But here I'm speaking to you from the Naqshbandi way. Just like you say, I want to meet the president. Well, maybe we don't want to meet President Trump, but who knows? Maybe so many people are saying we don't like him, but I bet you, if he calls on the phone and says, I want you to go to the White House now, everyone is going to jump up and down. They say, he's calling us. Don't say no. Our egos will like it. So many Muslims are like that. So many Muslim leaders, they are like that. Correct or not? May Allah not test us with that power. May Allah not test us with that burden. So we're not Muslim leaders, not you, not me. Very small group, quiet. We just want to become humble servants to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We're watching everything that is happening in this world. We must. Because we're living in the Ahir Zaman. And this world, this dunya, it is our enemy. Know your friends. Keep your friends close, but keep your friends, your enemies, closer. In tariqat, we're supposed to know our dunya. What is our dunya? You haven't discovered the dunya? Chances are they're not going to give you that secret because you haven't discovered it yet. That means you don't know. Your enemy may trick you. We give you that treasure, that secret, and you're going to be tricked by the enemy. Holy Prophet ﷺ is saying what? Those who cheat and those who get cheated, they're not from one of us. So it is a responsibility now. To be a good person, everybody wants to be a good person. That's something else. To be a good Muslim, everybody wants to be a good Muslim. That's something else. Now you're saying about being a murid. Following a sheikh now. In this order. Following the Sultan al-Awliya. Preparing ourselves in this Ahir Zaman. Understanding what is the fitna of Dajjal. And understanding what is Mahdi alayhi salam going to offer. And what it is that we have to prepare. This is modified by how many people are listening. So, our aim, like what we said earlier, you have that question. If every day you're discovering new things about yourself, because Holy Prophet ﷺ is saying the one who knows himself, he knows his Lord. We are not Wahhabis to say that hadith is sahih or this or that. We don't follow books. We follow the man who writes the book. And we follow the greatest one, that he didn't write nothing. In fact, he didn't know how to read or write, and the book was sent to him, from him and to him. Saying, the one who knows himself, he knows his Lord. So you start knowing yourself, and knowing the dunya, the dirtiness of your attraction to the dunya, the dirtiness of your attraction to shaitan. Don't say we don't, we do. Especially in the Naqshbandi way. You think you don't have it? Don't worry, they'll squeeze it out from you. Because it is there. Nafsu, shaitan, hawa, dunya. Your nafs especially. You have not discovered it, you cannot discover Allah. So what we were saying about earlier, if you're not understanding what are the veils between you and Allah, what stops it, it doesn't matter how much worship that you do, how much sadaqah that you give, how much zikr that you're doing, because it's just like a man in this house is collecting so much gold. He's locking his front door, he's putting gates, he's putting security and everything, but his back door is open. The ego is inside of us. And if we are not understanding how it opens the door to shaitan, especially in times when we are very weak, how it tricks us, that time we waste everything that we're doing. People can go up very high, they come down very low because they don't know how to secure. We're not looking to collect gold. We're looking just to make sure that our house is secure. When you do that, little that you do, according to that sincerity, Allah will reward us. We're not looking to our effort. What is our effort? Nothing. We just finish a zikr. What is that worth in divine presence, really? Come on now. Doesn't really worth too much. Our prayers doesn't really worth too much. Because if we know what we are, then we're going to say, Ya Rabbi, we are your weak servants. We're not going to say we are your strong servants. Where it's saying? We are your strong servants. We just finished zikr, so bless us. Astaghfirullah. What are we doing now when we do that? We're discovering this is not fake modesty, this is understanding. We are discovering the ilahs. There is a veil between us and Allah. Illallah, we have not reached because we are still busy with the ilahs. With the nafsu, dunya, shaitan, hawa, the ilahs. With the anger, the jealousy, the stubbornness, the envy that we have, and the hundreds and thousands of the tricks and traps, ilahs. You're not getting rid of it. You're not saying La ilaha, you will never reach the illallah. So, what does a murid have to do to concentrate every day? It's simple. I'm going to give you something very simple that for you and for me, this is for me too. First it is for me, then to anyone else who is listening. You're going to ask yourself, like what the Turks they do. They're taking it from the Ottoman times. They put something right at the door. What have you done for the sake of Allah today? What is your goal every day? Your goal every day is more to know Allah and more to know yourself. More to know yourself and more to know Allah. So you're going to ask, what did I do for the sake of Allah today? If you answer it really sincerely, you will come to a very good understanding of yourself and your ego. Oh, I pray for Allah. Allah is not in need of our prayer. Allah is not in need of anything. If all humankind, everyone that Allah can in a split second, He's saying, subhanahu wa ta'ala, make everyone to become worshippers and Muslims to fall, then Allah is not going to be more magnified. If no one worships Him, He's not going to become smaller. We're not doing anything. The prayer, the fasting, the zakat, hajj, all our obligations that we're doing, it is for us. It is not for Allah. This is the conversation between Kalimullah, Hazrat Musa alayhi salam, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Hazrat Musa saying, Ya Rabbi, then what can I do for you? I cannot do anything for you. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, yes, you can. Love those ones whom I love, and leave those ones whom I leave. Now we come deeper into tasawwuf to understand what love is. Don't look to television or magazines or YouTube to understand what love is. Look to what the Prophet ﷺ is saying. One person said to him, Ya Rasulullah, I love you. He turned and he said to that one, then prepare yourself for hardship. Not like today's people who talk too much. Simple. Prepare yourself for hardship. Does it make sense? Of course, because Prophet ﷺ said that. Who are the ones that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves most? Himself, ﷺ. Is his life filled with happiness? The way that we understand worldly happiness is. He had the most hard life. $124,000 prophets, they all had very hard lives. These are the ones that Allah loves most, and they love Allah most. So tasawwuf, it is the way of the prophets, especially tasawwuf. In the time of the Prophet ﷺ and continuing, we are taking the sunnats from the earlier prophets as well. Which is why in tasawwuf you can see people from other religions, they get pulled and they say, this is what we believe in, but you are giving it a more perfect, complete understanding. But if you see sheikhs going to the feet of other ones, once you have the full moon, where else can you look? Love those ones whom I love, and leave those ones whom I leave. Love, it carries a lot of difficulties. Welcome to the path of heartbreak. Of course you have to. So, may Allah make it easy. We're not asking for this. But this is the nature of the way, you understand? So I'm saying this because you are still very new. So if you're going to meet some hardship across the way, you're going to meet some loneliness, you're going to meet some moments where you feel that nobody understands you, you're all alone, there's helplessness, there's hopelessness, there's this or that. It has been walked by so many of us. And it is to be expected. If you're taking just the way of tasawwuf, you're going to see visions and rainbows every step of the way, and you're going to be happy, and you're going to have prosperity. Because Muslims got very jealous from Christians and Jews also. They're looking for years. They have prosperity gospel. You know, prosperity gospel. Some Christians believe more Allah loves you, the more He's going to give you money, basically. So some Muslims, they get very jealous with that, so they want to preach a similar kind. Prosperity, Quran or something. Meaning run after the dunya, like that. Anyway, may Allah protect us from all of that. So, what are you going to do? You're just going to check with yourself every day. What have I done for the sake of Allah? How do I increase my love for those ones that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves? How do I increase the feelings of leaving alone, those things that Allah leaves? Check yourself. Understand. This is not the way. So much, we're going to talk so much about it. You have to walk a little bit. Then you're going to understand. May Allah forgive me. May Allah bless you, inshallah. May Allah bless the Holy Prophet ﷺ, Sultan Awliya and Sahibul Saif. For the sake of this night, may Allah bring away fitna from our hearts and our communities. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us more faith and more understanding and more strength, inshallah, and more clarity to bring the sincere people to come together, inshallah, for the sake of the Holy Prophet ﷺ. Al-Fatiha. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. This much is enough, inshallah. Yeah? Right. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. It's very late because although it's only It's 8:15. Oh, in the East Coast, it's almost 12 o'clock. So they're watching it right now. We finish it. Go to sleep. Go and rest. You should be late for Fajr. I'm gonna be there. My stick. I'm gonna wake you up. Assalamu alaikum. Ahir. Tamam. Welcome to you.